Hello, welcome to Dozzard's Football Stand. It's ended Middlesbrough 3, Sheffield United nil. Yes. Perfect day at the office. It was as easy as 1, 2, 3. Easily. Comprehensive victory for the boys in red and white. Should I say that we won the game in the 25th minute? 3-0 inside 25 minutes. I'll tell you what, Sheffield United were absolutely appalling in that first half. When it came to actually, going to the game, I was like, oh, it's going to be a tough game, because Sheffield United are going to go for it and stuff, and everyone's like really worried and stuff that we're going to get beat for the first time in 25 years. It's now 26 years since Sheffield United since last won at the Riverside Stadium, and long may it continue. But yeah, it was a good win. A 7th-minute goal from Martin Braithwaite, then 18th minute goal from Aidan Flint. 2 set pieces they were, good set pieces as well. Corner came in, headed by Aidan Flint, 2-0 that was. Braithwaite, well, the corner came in, I think George Friend it was, missed the ball, and then Braithwaite was just stood there to tap it in. Downing was, I think, a very lucky goal. I don't know how the hell that went in the net. But what I did enjoy was the fact that we finally got our goal music back, which makes a change. First game of the 2018-19 Championship season at home. And, all the fans are like, well, is it going to be one of them days where we just don't play well after we played crap at Millwall to the 87th minute? Oh, no. First kick of the game, we were going out like lightning. No Adama Traore, no problem at all. If I was going to say that I was going to give a man the match, I would say it would have to be Lewis Wing. I think he was absolutely excellent today. Today. Well, I say today, but yes, it was yesterday actually, but I'm doing the thing today. But I think it was absolutely excellent. And of course, he was close to getting, I think he got man the match, or he might have been close to getting man the match at Millwall as well. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, he's a good young talent. And I think without him, we wouldn't have a winger. And I tell you what, people are saying that Wayne Shotton should become a winger because apart from one of the ones, Wayne Shotton made a one down the field. He beat about 4 of the Sheffield United players. He turned into a Adama Traore. I don't know who he thought he was, but yeah, it was good. We are joined by a guest, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't got the guest music on today, but we are joined by a guest who is in the description because he won the prediction shout-out, guessing Middlesbrough to win 3-0. It's no other than Joe Willett.
Yay! Hi, guys! Very enthusiastic.
Yes, you don't say. I'm just going to have a look at the stats and stuff before we get into the actual big part of it. Our next game is against Birmingham City at home on Saturday. Now, it's the return of Gary Monk. Now, I'm expecting he'll get a decent reception and then it'll be sod off back home. But no doubt. But Sheffield United there, in the first half, it was like playing a League 2 team. That was how disappointing they were. And that's me being unbiased and giving my actual truth and honesty. They were absolutely appalling in that first half. It was like playing a League 2 team. And I hate to say that to any Sheffield United fans, but the team that I watched in the first half from Sheffield United was absolutely tripe. Dean Henderson didn't have the best of days in goal, conceding 3 goals in 25 minutes. And to be honest, 2 of them were lucky goals, but who cares? They're winning it. They went in and it counts. DLM75, thank you for joining the stream. Tony Pulis said we played really well first half, and I thought the tempo of the game and everything we did was first class. Second half we dropped off a little bit, but it's the first week of the season, and to be asked to play after Saturday, to put in this performance, especially in the first half, was brilliant. We did lack off in the second half. Second half, it was like watching The Apprentice. It was a bit boring and dull. We did have a good amount of shots, but we just seemed to do the tactical thing. You're 3-0 up at half time, and I was expecting us to sit back and maybe try and get one more goal, but yeah, we were going to sit back. We sat back a lot, and I was happy with 3-0. I was happy with 3-0. I'm glad we actually kept a clean sheet. And we are top of the league! Well, for the minute. But,
Top league, so we are top league.
no. We're top of the league at the minute. But it's only been 2 games. And I can tell you that Sheffield United are rock bottom. So we're top and they're bottom. Sheffield United are pointless from their first 2 games. Getting beat 3-0 at Boro and then getting beat 2-1 at home to Swansea in their first game.
That's a pointless start.
Yeah, it was crap, isn't it? 4 points out of 6 for Boro so far. It's decent. Very decent at the minute.
Well, it's pointless playing him.
It is. DLM75 says, how do you feel about Adama leaving? Well, when I first heard of it, when I heard yesterday that we weren't going to have him anymore because he was very likely to sign for them, I was disappointed and I was good. Because Adama Traore is our fastest player. He's by far our fastest player on the team. He was. But he has now officially signed for Wolves on a 5-year deal. But at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do. We just have to, we just have to get the players that have gone. We just have to focus on our team itself. We have to just carry on as usual, keep playing as normal, and putting in the good performances to represent the guys who've gone. Ben Gibson's gone. We have to do without him. We got Aidan Flint, who's actually decent. He's 6'7". He's the same height as Peter Crouch. So him against Peter Crouch in Stoke v Boro will be interesting. Mr. One again, thank you very much for joining the stream. Please drop a like if you haven't already and get your comments in the live chat. Tony Viewless also said, we've got to make sure we dust ourselves down for Birmingham on Saturday, who didn't play tonight, and you would think it would be a little bit fresher. It's difficult to pick anyone out as there's so many players tonight who have put in a wonderful effort for the club, which is true. Now, stats-wise, 41% possession, 13 shots, 5 on target for the mighty Boro, 17 shots, 4 on target for Sheffield United. Now, Sheffield United had shots here and there. They had shots. They did have a good amount of shots. But a lot of their shots were absolute pants. 4 shots on target from 17. That's as good as Sunderland ever get. Anyways, Joe, what are your thoughts on the game?
3 points, 3 goals, clean sheet, top of the league. You can't really complain, can you? Interesting fact though, Middlesbrough have never scored more than 3 goals in a competitive game since Ipswich Town in the 2014-15 season where we lost.
We won 4-0 there.
2-0.
4-0.
Yeah, no. That's what I mean. That was last time we scored more than 2.
Yeah.
Yesterday was. We need to keep playing Lewis Wing. He is absolutely quality.
Yeah.
Before the game, I was confident that we'd win. Obviously, that's why I'm on here. But I didn't think we'd play as well as we did, especially without Adama, without Ben Gibson. But no, we pulled through it and we smashed them really, didn't we?
Well, we did, to be honest. It was 3-0 half time. Well, yeah, I mean.
People say Pulis is boring. Since he came in, all we've done is score goals. Obviously, we scored 3 yesterday, we scored 3 to Sunderland last season. We scored loads last season, 3 to Preston last season under Pulis. Pulis is not boring.
I don't know what they're on about. They're just absolute nutters. And that doesn't go to all both fans, by the way. It's just ones who just criticise Tony Pulis all the time. Probably because we sold Ben Gibson, Adama Traore, and bloody Patrick Bamford to Leeds. Anyways, Mr. Money Gaming here says, well done, Boro. Played brilliant last 2 games of the season. Played brilliant. Well, first 2 games of the season, I think it means. First game, come back from 2-0 down. Wow, 2-2 now. Second game, 3-0. Wow, yep. Boro come in the Premier League next year. Thing with us, I don't think, even if we did get to the Premier League, we'd get relegated again. We always do.
I don't know what the Pulis like.
Because we always do.
We'd have a manager who could keep us up though.
Yeah, I knew what you were on about, mate. I know what you're on about. I mean, you look at the scoreline and it's 3-0 Boro, but I was expecting Chaz Vlogs to pop up from somewhere. He's a Blades fan. Um, yeah, yeah. Not much I can say. Chaz Vlog says, shocking from the Blades, worst game ever. You don't say. You were trash, to be honest with you. Not yet. It's only the second game of the season. Keep your hair on. I mean, yeah, I will be honest. The Blades have had probably the worst start of the season. You lost 2-1 to a side who've just come down from the Premier League. Now, I, to be honest, was expecting Swansea to beat you anyway, with the fact that they're a Premier League side and they're going to be aiming to go straight back up. But the Boro, I thought we'd probably get at least a point, but I didn't expect us to win 3-0. But I tell you what, at least Chaz Vlogs has got, at least he's got his say on the Blades as well. I mean, looking at the stats here, the stats don't show the entire story of the game. But you had 17 shots, 4 on target, which is, I'll be honest, as good as Sunderland. Spurs going nowhere this year. Hate that we haven't even signed anyone. It's because they're going to Manchester United, Chelsea, Derby, and all the other teams. I will just for Chaz Vlogs, just for the sake of Chaz Vlog. Yeah, probably. Just for Chaz Vlogs, I'm just going to let you know what Chris Wilder said to Radio Sheffield. We missed the 2 best chances of the game. They haven't. We can't defend set plays, and people aren't organised enough to do their jobs, and they switch off. So I'm going to have to take another look at it. It'll look tonight at a lot of people inside the ground that we can't defend set plays. We've been royally punished, and you certainly have. They've had the desire to put the ball in the net where we haven't done our individual walls. We've given a couple of set plays away, and they've made it count after a good delivery. Basically, you look at that, and when you go 3-0 down inside 25 minutes in those circumstances, the game's basically done. Now, that's what I call credit. Credit to Chris Wilder. I mean, he's a very good manager, but yesterday, Sheffield United did nothing. Boro are going to go up. I think they'll finish first. I'd like to see it. I've got second place or the top 6 anyway. Who would support a team that get thrashed?
Not Glory fans.
Not Glory fans, certainly not. Yeah. I mean, the first half I thought we were going to win 6-0 because of the way we played and stuff. And you know, at least Chris Wilder's been, you know, what you call it, being truthful, being honest, saying that, you know, he's saying that the bloody players didn't do the right things, didn't play their individual roles properly. That's what happens. You make mistakes and you'll get punished. Now, Sheffield United will need to watch out because I think their next couple of games aren't easy ones. Because they've just played Swansea, got beat. Now they played the Boro, who got beat. Let me find it. Boo, Boro wins 6-0. You have yet? Yeah, I was just saying that. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The next couple of games for Sheffield United don't get any easier. QPR away on Saturday. Hull City in the EFL Cup on Tuesday. Followed by Norwich at home. And then Bolton away, which they'll probably expect to win anyway. But I mean, I like Sheffield United as a club, but they just, this season so far, they've not shown their capability at the minute. And I know Chaz Vlogs won't like me saying that, but a lot of Sheffield United fans will agree. I watched both on TV's interviews. There was one Sheffield United fan who said that they were awful and and deservedly got beat. And that's what you show a true supporter who win, lose or draw any club. But you can't. People can't really say that we're going to finish top. We're going to finish top, get promoted, or so and so is going to get relegated. We've only played what, one game, 2 games. So I think maybe wait till about maybe wait till January.
Look at Newcastle start the season. They got promoted. Lost the first game something like 3-0. Then I believe they lost the second one 1-0. And they're still winning.
Well, yeah.
In fact, they didn't just go up the back of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, you look at our scores. 4 points out of 6 now. Perfect start, isn't it? Well, not perfect, but it's a good start, isn't it? 4 points out of 6. I mean, you can't get much better than that, can you? Well, 6 points out of 6. But
a point away at the dead is absolutely amazing, especially from coming back from 2 goals behind as well.
Yeah.
Sheffield United
simply just got torn apart. We were definitely a better team.
If we go and get beat to Birmingham, we need to make this into good, and we need to go and beat Birmingham at home.
Yeah. Mr. Money Gaming here has just said, I think the teams that will get relegated from the Premier League will be Cardiff City. I can agree with that. Newcastle, probably not likely, but I'd like to see it. And Arsenal, never going to happen. It's never going to happen, mate. Top 4 for the Premier League. United to finish top. Oh, with the way we play, I don't think you got a chance. United top, Liverpool second, City third, Chelsea fourth, Spurs fifth.
What you said about Newcastle?
I'd like to see it, but Arsenal, you got no chance. Arsenal have no chance of getting relegated. You got more chance of them winning the league than getting relegated.
You've got more chance. I don't know.
The referee for this game, for the game by the way, was Robert Jones, and he was probably the biggest nutter I think I've ever seen at Riverside Stadium. Absolutely pants. I suppose, well, credit to the Blades fans, there was only 900 who turned up, but yeah, 900 Sheffield United fans turned up. 22,000 Boro fans.
They bought more last season, didn't they?
They're probably. I'm assuming that they weren't. They were probably only given 900 tickets because of the trouble that happened last season. So it's probably why. Robert Jones is a nutter because in that second half, I don't know if you saw any of it, but the second half, Sheffield United players were doing fouls here and there, and they were all absolutely atrocious fouls. Absolutely atrocious ones. And Robert Jones, all he did was give talking to and yellow card. Trust me, I did shout, Robert. I did shout, "Oi, ref, you need to go to Specsavers and get some glasses, you pleb." Absolute pleb he was. He was absolutely stupid. Why did they move the game to a Tuesday for Boro versus Blades? Well, officially we were supposed to play you on the 21st of... We were supposed to play you on the 21st of August, which was a Tuesday night. Or something like that. We were supposed to play you on Tuesday night. But they decided to move it so that it matched last season, so that we played you on the first home game of the season. Because we played you first home game of the season last season as well. And we still beat you. 26 years without... 26 years that Sheffield United have not won. It's been 26 years since they last won at the Riverside Stadium. Well, last won at Boro. Which, not a very good record for them, but you never know, there might be us. And I tell you what, we're going to struggle at their ground. We always struggle at Bramall Lane. They always.
Brambles.
Bramall.
Oh, I thought you said.
Bramall, not Bramble.
I thought you said that you always struggle chewing brambles.
How horrible for Chelsea. First game of the season, they have Man City. That's a shame. No, there wasn't. There wasn't any trouble at the Riverside because they were just.
Now,
There wasn't much happening, to be honest, for them.
now it's Arsenal playing Man City on the first game, innit?
I can find out here because I've got. Oh yes, just a reminder. Tomorrow night we are having the final show of Daz's transfer show. I haven't decided who's going to be guest on, but it'll probably be Joe Nondo.
Hi. Yes.
Probably Joe. So the Premier League does start on Friday night. There's a live watch along. It's Manchester United against Leicester City.
I'll be watching the watch.
There was no trouble at the Riverside, which is good. Good.
Yeah, it's
Nice one.
It's Arsenal.
Oh, for God's sake! Why is this not working? Internet can get stuffed.
Imagine life without the internet. That'd be the world's worst thing.
I am live. Well, it must be Arsenal who are playing Man City. No, Arsenal are playing Man City. It's not Chelsea. I think Chelsea. I don't know who they play, but I hope they've got a hard team.
I think they've got. I'll have a look. Chelsea play Huddersfield.
Ugh. But well, they'll probably go top of the league, no doubt. Ugh. What happened when Spurs played Leicester 5-4 Spurs? Oh, I remember that game. Bloody hell, how the hell did that happen? But it was a weird game. I'll tell you that for instance. Well, I don't know much more to say. Is there anything, after today's game, do you see us doing pretty much the same thing against Birmingham City?
Nah, I think it'll be harder, but I think we might scrape a win 1-0. 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So a good win, but not.
What? Who do we have, Darryl? It's Newcastle. Who do we have? It's Newcastle at Newcastle. Oh yes, Spurs were against Newcastle first game. Tough game for Newcastle, though.
That same last year.
Yep. Be a good game, man. But anyway, I think all we need to do now Saturday is just pretty much try and do the same again. Go out there, show what we're made of, show Gary Monk why he should not have left us in the first place.
And see you bye.
And he'll get a good welcome. No, he'll get a good welcome back. It'll be welcome back to Teesside, Gary Monk. Now get stuffed. That's what it'll probably be, no doubt. Yeah, it was a good game. Good result for Boro. 3-0. You can't beat it. Listen, guys, thank you very much for joining. Please drop a like if you haven't already. Check out Joe Reddit's channel in the description down below. Also, check out YouTube FC. And put a link in there. But yeah, if you check out my subscriptions, which I don't know whether you can or not, but if you try to check out my subscriptions, YouTube FC should be on there. See you in a bit.
Look at your last video comments and you'll find the channel.
Yeah, check out the preview comments and you'll find YouTube FC in there. Thanks for watching.